What up, world? You tuned in. South Arkansas Trill Talk. Part 90, 10 more to go. Shit, we go chasing over here, baby. Shit, I'm just letting niggas know, you know what I'm saying, how we get down and shit. Shit, man, I was out yesterday, you know, city was hot, wild weekend. Shit, man, I'm just chilling out, you know what I'm saying. Got, you know what I'm saying, Boo Pac coming up. You know what I'm saying, man. It's all about elevating and shit, man. You see, shout out to my nigga, you know what I'm saying, XJ Sean, you know what I'm saying? We on some made shit right now, man. I told you after this 10 more, shit, it get realer, it get realer. Substance get realer. People get realer. Ghetto get realer. What's up, underboss? I see you out there. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, it's all about us, you know what I'm saying, making noise all over the country. You know what I'm saying? Starting right here in South Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. And that's what people used to try to do, bring the game to them, you know what I'm saying? That was our main thing, trying to bring the game to us back in the days. But this game came to us, and you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of stuff that we gonna push out there, you know what I'm saying? But this Trill Talk Part 90 and shit, you know what I'm saying? 10 more to go. Might do 11 more, because, you know, the ones I roll solo on, I just put them out there just to let you know what I'm saying? I'm good by myself, good conversation, good healthy laugh, you know what I'm saying? Good laughter, good for the soul out there. So, you know what I'm saying? I try to make life fun out there. And that's what I'm about, man. I'm about love, peace, and happiness. You know what I'm saying? That's what I growed up on. That's what I raised up on. Yeah, man, been trying to maintain out here, man. Shout out to people out there that's ready for school. See if your kids ready for school. You know what I'm saying? And I salute all of them. They got their head on first. Other than their attire on, they ain't worried about how they dressing and shit. I guess these days, you know, everybody give away school supply, and everybody give away, you know what I'm saying, good stuff to get us through the year and shit. But like I say, yo, come on, man. Come on down to the screen. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Goo Up? I see you out there. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that, man. It's like, you know what I'm saying, everything come around full circle, man. It's like, you know what I'm saying, we've been sitting here, and I salute the ones that, you know what I'm saying, that really follow me out there. It's like, you know what I'm saying, that's what I really salute, all the ones that do follow me out there, all the ones that sharing shit, all the ones that believe in the pound out there. You know what I'm saying? That's real reward, and they give a nigga motivation. I salute some niggas that, you know what I'm saying, they don't, even if they don't like or whatever, if they say fuck me, they got their friend self-selection. I say fuck them. But it's all love, you know what I'm saying? Because when it's out there about this bread, you don't want to look like, oh, you on some hater shit, and you on some shit to try to make the next look bad type shit, you know. That ain't what Skull about. I ain't never been about that. And I done use this music to make me the super drug dealer. I done use this music to make me feel like I was better than people. You know what I'm saying? I salute myself for taking the opportunity, and I salute myself for having that drive and giving other people motivation. Show coming from poverty, because I growed up in the projects out there. So, you know, I just elevated that game outside the projects, outside the pound, and got all 7 sides of the ghetto up in there. From, you know, shout out to Fortville, East Side, Memphis Heights, Douglas, Morning Star, St. Louis, Rock Island, West Side, you know what I'm saying, New Edition, you know what I'm saying. I hit everybody, you know, that's just something in my heart. What's up, Boo? I see you out there. But I'm going to bring him up, though, man. Let him talk about himself out here. I'm going to see where he at. I'm going to see Kenny Brain. Send me an invite, man. That's my main thing, man, is adding on and keeping people elevated out there and keeping people on their game out there. But like I said, Boo Pac, he a nigga, real nigga out here, Trill, and been holding his own down and shit, man. And main thing, solid ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? We don't talk about our solid people out there. What's up, homie?
What's up, big dog?
Hey, I see you good with the camera out there. That's what's up.
Oh, yeah,
Hey man,
man.
I'm gonna get us some people here. Introduce yourself out there, man, and tell people what you're about out there, and tell people
Man,
what
you can hear me?
possessed you to have this drive with this music, and you know what bring that pain out of you.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Oh, yeah, what's up, man? You know, man, it's your boy Boo Pac, man, PGP Bugatti, man. You feel me? Like, if you want to find my music and shit, just look up PGP Bugatti on, like, any other platform, like Amazon Music, Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify, all that shit like that. You feel me, big dog?
That's what's up. Yeah, man, I just been chilling, man. Yesterday kind of got past me and shit. All this wild ass weekend shit. You feel me? So hell, I had to stay low and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, how long you been in the music game? You still been putting it down? What's been the motivation out there?
Man, like I always had the passion and the love for music and shit. You feel me? So like
Yeah,
I've been fucking around with the music for a little while, but I'm just really just not taking it serious. I've been taking it serious for about like a year, two, something like that. Just taking it serious here for real. I used to just fuck around with my homeboys and we just do shit. You feel me? Just for the hood and for the
yeah,
house and shit. But I was like, fuck that shit, man. Like, they need some real music coming from like where we come from. You feel me? Like shit that nigga can understand. Like if I talk about how I grew up, shit, nigga, my mom got food stamps and motherfucker was smoking dope and all like that real life shit. I ain't just making no shit up. You feel me?
that's what's up.
Yeah,
Shit,
like
man, you know, I growed up that hard life too, man. What you think about kids these days that don't like to go outside based upon, you know, we growed up with a lot of imagination, you feel me? Like we had to make
yeah,
shit to do outside. We had to
that
do,
fucked up.
you know, come up with ghetto games. What you think about the ghetto games out there? You think they extinct? Kids don't go outside no more, or they just on their phone these days?
Man, kids don't go outside no more, fam. Like it's too much technology nowadays. You feel me? When we were growing up, we ain't have internet, we ain't have phones, like we ain't have all that shit. On thing like we had a beep or a pager. You feel me, fam?
Yeah,
It went on internet and all that shit. Like I don't see kids playing kickball no more. No more. I don't see kids nowadays don't really be into sports no more, fam. They just want to be on their phone all day, every day. Feel me?
you think they got a lot to do with obesity out there? How kids be swelling up at a young age, just being lazy all day, playing the game and phone. What can you say about that?
Yeah, they got a lot to do with it, man. They got it making our children like lazy, man. You feel me? It making them real lazy, bro. And if they just in the house eating and just on YouTube and TikTok all day, of course they ain't gonna do nothing but just get big, bro. Like they ain't doing no activities. It ain't no activity enough activities and like things around for real for the kids to do for real for real.
That's what's up. Shit, we gonna go in the hood for a minute. What can you say about the streets out there these days? You feel like they trying to close our book based upon the way we growed up and sticking to the G code other than the internet G code. You feel me? What can you say about the G code these days and the internet G code?
Man, the internet fucked up like fucked up the West. It's really real out here, man. Like back then when we coming up, man, like it used to be like structure. Like we went wild, we went disrespecting our OGs. We went around here shooting up people how like when we were coming up, when we had problems and shit, like like we'll get up with another crew or ops with them, we'll fight. You feel we have a Royal Rumble or some shit like that. Just niggas point them out, knock them out, something like. We weren't really shooting unless it got too deep where it had to shoot. You feel me? Like The game fucked up. The game fucked up for real, fam. Like now, the youngsters ain't got no respect for nobody. They all for themselves, and it's sad.
Yeah. You think when it come down to the scam world and the hustling world, you think the scam world done took over the hustling world based upon you can make more money scamming than you can do hustling? What can you say about that too? Because, either way, you got to get your bed in the pen. Surely to
Yeah.
keep doing it. What can you say about the scam world? You think that's outweigh the hustling world these days?
Personally, I feel like it depends on how deep you is in each game. Like
Yeah.
if you hustling and you getting that bread, you getting the bank rolls and you deep in, it's cool. If you scamming and you getting it in, it's cool. It depends on like how deep you in that shit for real. But when it come down to the hustling shit, now you got to be real careful now because everybody snitching. You don't
We
know
gonna
who
go. We gonna go a hood a little more. What you think about this right here? Like, I ain't gonna say nothing about it because everybody don't agree with it. They can feel like that's a hate move when niggas be on that robbery tip. I'm just gonna dip in it for a minute. But what can you say about robbery these days? Do you think it being in the game and being linked to where you were just a hustler, but when it comes to the hard shit, you never want to do the hard shit based upon robbery a part of the game, you feel me? And nigga these days, they be in the way, you feel me? And
Yeah.
what can you say about all the chess pieces out there? That's a part of the game too. That ain't no hating in the game. That's part of life and survival in the streets. What can you say about niggas that spoon fed, like raised by their mamas and daddies and didn't even have to be in the street because they well taken care of, you feel me? But we have to grow up on a commodity like the cheese and the eggs and the peanut butter and all that. What can you say
Yeah.
about the people that were spoon fed out there?
Man, like this is what I got to say about about that shit. Bro, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Like I used to sit back, man, and I used to see niggas like they mama kept them with all the nicest clothes. They mama let them get their cars. They mama kept them with money. And I was the type of nigga, I'm from the slum, like nigga, my mama poor and shit. And you decide to get out here in these streets when you ain't really got to. I just want to tell them people like that it ain't worth it, cause niggas like us that's really going through it and we doing shit. We ain't doing shit that just because it sound good and cool. We doing shit because of the circumstances that we in and we gotta survive out here. Like shit. They setting themselves up for failure, bro. If I had a situation, well, when I was coming up, I was like that. I'd probably be some shit like a loyal football player or some shit like that, bro. You feel me? And
Yeah.
then, and then it's crazy because they weren't built like that. And then when they get in the shit, when they get into the shit and see that it's real out here, now they want to tap out. It's too late now. You already dove in this shit when you had a choice. Like we ain't had that choice. Like we was born in this shit. Like the card that we was dealt. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I
Main
just want
thing,
to.
man, I be thinking. Go ahead.
I just want to tell like if it like all the young viewers, the young kids and shit, like the game banging shit look cool and shit, but man, if you ain't got to do it, man, go to school, get that money, and be something with yourself for real. Cause the way we came up, man, we did things because of our situation. You feel me, fam? Like we ain't wake up and say we finna go rob a nigga. We ain't wake up and say we finna go sell that dope. Nigga, we woke up on the mattress on the floor with no food in the refrigerator, nigga. You feel me? Like, so we gotta make some shape with no father figure. Whole bunch of sisters and shit like that. You feel like shit,
What can
you
you
know?
say? Cause we growed up on that hard feel of, having crackhead relatives based upon the crack epidemic took over and shit. You know what I'm saying? They kind of put a damper in the hoods out there and in the households out there. And niggas growing up poor already. And then a motherfucker get tied up with something smoking and punning and taking everything out the family based upon it ain't real affection because, you know, we don't come into understand until we turn to like 12 or 13. Some of us might come and understand a little earlier. But like, what can you say about that hardship of, you know, like over that way Rock Island when they took Conagra and shit, you know, that was the only big plant over there that would bring like 2.8 million to wash up, no money in the hoods on the property value, no stoves, school tore down over there south side, and you know just the position of just bringing on poverty and watching the ones that stuck in the middle of that based upon diseases and you know what I'm saying of them growing up and them just less than fortunate. What can you say about the ones that's still surviving out there? What's the strength can you get them out there based upon you still surviving out here, my nigga?
Man, I could just like I salute people who surviving, bro, because I know how it is, because I'm still surviving myself, man.
Yeah.
The struggle is so real out here, bro. It's so fucking real, man. I just salute people who make it, getting out the mud and ain't giving up, man. Like,
Yeah.
you know, because once you give up on yourself, then everything sure enough go downhill. Because we already trying to climb up and reach and get up out this mud. But once you give up, you ain't gonna do nothing but drown. Then.
Yeah. What can you say? You think the like, long as you got your plan out there and the elevator rap gang, you think niggas colliding better or it's easy or niggas thinking they too good? Cause you know, you should be able to go anywhere in the city and drop some stuff or rap stuff. You ain't gotta be part of the camp. You just know it's business. You know what I'm saying? It's all business. This ain't personal. This ain't no color thing. This ain't no blood. This ain't no crip. This ain't no folk thing. You feel me? This a business move. So what can you say about us out there colliding and supporting each other and us out there that's actually for people that's trying to get them a plan together? What can you say about that?
I feel like, man, if every like it's so much talent in El Dorado, man. On each side, west side, south side, east side, every side got talent. I feel like if everybody come together and just be like, fuck this shit, everybody just come together, then all the big niggas that got a little money, you know, tap in on that shit and be willing to invest, man, that shit'll make some shape, bro. It'll make some shape, but don't nobody want to do that. Don't nobody want to do that. Everybody looking at this nigga like he think he hard, so this and that. Then they looking at this nigga like, oh, he ain't shit. But you don't even know this nigga. Some of these niggas don't even be knowing each other personally. They just be on that bullshit, bro. When shit ain't even gotta be like that. Everybody just come together and everybody put their minds together and come up with a master plan and motherfucking make that shit rock. That's what I love to do. That's what I love to do, fam. I love to see some shit like that.
You think that, like, just say I'm West Side and it's niggas in the hood rap too. You feel me? Like me, I brought my hood with me the first time I ever did it because I wanted that, you know what I'm saying, to let us know we were all eating at the same time.
Yeah.
And being from the Rock, do you feel like hood should help hood too? Or like hood just go outside the hood and get good talent? Because, you know, everybody got their team, they got their way of living, and they got their style of who they get down with. You feel me? What can you say about hood love? Do you think the ones that rapping in the hood, do you think they should come back and at least establish something in the hood with the music to where a person can go to somebody in the hood and get some knowledge from, even just the right resources sometimes? What can you say about hood love sometimes when it comes to their music?
Hell yeah. I'm with all that. You know, cause man, it be talent that you don't even know talent because they ain't got the right resources or they don't know the right people. Because I was one of them people, fam. Like I just didn't have the resources. You feel me? That's all it
Yeah.
take. That's all it take. For real, for real. The people that have the right resources and that resource willing, to help and not be shady, and give out the game, give out knowledge. That's all it take.
That's
For
what's up.
real.
We gonna go three more. We gonna go with bullying, suicide, and mental health. What can you say about all three of them dealing with mental health and how us is, like I say, we come from the crack academic. They kind of slowed a lot of people down and fuck with their mental health a lot based on them being less fortunate. What can you say about that mental health these days for the ones that go to jail and already less fortunate? Now they got to go over here and deal with the institutionalized world. What can you say about that mental health and how it affected you out there on the level of, these days people be wanting to actually put you on pills and shit just to give you some mental health. You feel me? They don't just give you
Yeah.
that psychology help. What can you say about bullying and suicide and mental health these days?
On the bullying tip, I don't fuck with that bullying shit, man. You feel me? Like I hate that because that's like that make the other child that's getting bullied, that make them feel insecure. That make them stress and wanna like is they accepted with their peers. Like I don't fuck with that bully shit, and I feel like they should punish bullies more than what they fucking do. They let them bullies get away with shit. Like one of my kids had went through that. She a girl, and there was a little boy. She had to go. She kind of went through that shit. So I don't support that at all, and I feel like all parents should discipline their kids when the teacher even get on their report that they child being a bully. You know, they need to discipline their kids more, and if they get a better understanding with their kids and let them know like that ain't cool, that ain't what's up, maybe the child will get a better understanding and won't be a bully. You know,
Yeah,
cause like some bullies can keep that mentality till they get old, and then it won't end good for them. Real talk. And
yeah.
yeah, that's how I feel about that bully shit, fam. But
You
like
think it
on the
leads to
school,
mental health out there on dealing with mental health where kids have to actually talk to people and see people now because somebody was bullying them out there on the mental health, even just describing them to get them out of that mindset. What can you say that mental health part right there? Because that'd be a big problem with us coming from like poverty and down and being from just basically the underdog shit. Shit, we'll
yeah, man.
go. What you think about two-parent households and one-parent household? Do you think it's better for kids to have a two-parent household and the dad and mom out there to make it hard as they can? Because when kids, men and women get them babies, it seems like they can't stand each other no more. But before
Yeah,
they got
yeah.
their baby, they was all in love and shit. What can you say about sticking it out with the people that you have kids by these days?
Man, that shit do be hard, Skull. I ain't gonna lie.
It's
Cause I
hard.
got
I know it is,
yeah,
man.
cause I got two
Yeah.
baby mamas. I ain't with now one on, but that ain't stopped me from being in my kid life though.
You
Like,
think of taking care of them and you can do for them and you can go to the store and keep your receipts and you can buy for them and you ain't got to be going through no check. What can you say about child supporting kids then based upon niggas get kids out there and they get so far behind in child support before they start to do something? What can you say about just sticking to your plan and knowing your kids didn't ask to be here? What can you say about the ones that still do for their kids without being with the baby mama?
I fuck with niggas. I fuck with any nigga who fuck with their kid. If you with or you ain't with your baby mama, I fuck with you. I don't fuck with niggas who don't take care of their kids and disrespect their mama. Like Even if you my nigga, my partner, if I find out my mama disrespected his mama or ain't take care of his kid, bro, we gonna have a sit down. Like, nah, I don't fuck around like that. Cause no matter what you go through with your baby mama, that ain't got nothing to do with your child. You feel?
Yeah, that's
Real
what's up.
talk, real shit. Cause I ain't with now one of my baby mama, but I still fuck with my kids to the fullest, fam. And like, I don't get in my baby mama business. They don't get in my business. We like co-parenting. Like we did our thing. It ain't work. We moved on. Feel me?
That's what's up. Do you think that's what's missing out here sometimes due to the youngsters? They don't want to co-parent because they still be caught in their feelings out there based upon like they don't want to just accept the baby feelings come first now, other than their feelings. We can you school the ones out there with the girls and the ones out there that got the boys? What's the difference of that? Because you know, girls is baby dad. That's daddy's angel. You feel me? And
Yeah,
boys, you know,
yeah.
they daddy's soldiers. What can you say about that feeling of girls love? They want their daddy love. What can you say about that sometimes?
See, I know all about them little girls because both of my
Yeah,
kids, they girls. You feel me? One of them 14, one of them 11. And
yeah,
they daddy girls. Like with them girls, you gotta really be there because they real emotional. They go through like real emotional shit. You feel me?
yeah,
And they need somebody strong there. So when you got them girls, anybody that have little girl, man, just be there for them and make them feel comfortable with you, where they'll be able to tell you anything that's going on in their life with the little girls. But I ain't got no boys, but I done raised a lot of like my nephews and little homies and shit, man. Like I wish I had a son because I could be more like we could talk about way different shit. Like I could be more,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
like we could talk about him getting pussy and all this shit. Like
yeah.
we could talk about all types of shit. You feel me?
Hey, while we on there, we gonna go relationship 2020. What can you say about trust and love these days? Do you think you have to trust someone before you love them these days, or you have to love someone before you trust them? Which one more efficient these days? Because you know a nut don't make you love people, and a nut these days when you get that 35 and up, that ain't shit compared to a bankroll. You feel me?
Right, right.
What can you say about love and trust these days? Because people think that's the only way trust get broken, but you give away too much trust, like your social security number, your bank account number, your car key, your house key. You know what I'm saying? Them kind of trust is compared to dick and pussy trust. What can you say about trust and love these days?
It depends on like see how you fuck around and meet that person and how y'all rocking and you feel me because like when I was a young nigga I ain't really know what the fuck love was but I thought I did so I was fucking up but like you say as I got older you know I got wiser like
Yeah,
if I had to choose like which one I want first it'll be trust cause I
yeah,
like you can love me but you'll still probably fuck me over.
yeah,
But
yeah,
you feel
yeah,
me?
yeah. I feel you
so
100%.
yeah,
Real.
so you know, that's how I feel. Like love is a beautiful thing though, cause we all want to feel love.
Yeah,
Yeah. At
yeah,
the end of the day, we all want to feel love. So that's how I
yeah.
feel. Yeah. Like I want both. I ain't gonna lie to you, G. I want both. You know.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
My
Cause I
main
like
thing goes. I feel you. Keep talking, man.
cause like see, check this out, fam. Like say for instance, motherfucking. I could be fucking with this female. I could be damn. I love how she motherfucking cook. I love how she look. But then I leave motherfucking $30 in the motherfucking house. You take my shit.
Yeah.
Do you
Hey,
feel like,
do
damn?
you think diseases these days based upon like the girls when they grow up, they sprout out titties, ass, bam, 15, 16, but they want older niggas in. Young nigga, he just now trying to get him a bankroll together and before he can get his life started good, like a average female that the older niggas be fucking running through, want to be the first one, knock her down. She want her hair done now. She need a nail. She need pedicure. So she willing to settle for the dollar based upon she getting thick that way. You feel me? And then the young niggas, they don't know. They think they doing something. She been getting dick down and all this. Now she the one carrying the disease is getting it down to the 15, 16, 17-year-olds because, hey, they don't know this. They think they done got a little 15, 16-year-old pregnant. Bam. But whole time she been getting dicked down by older niggas. What can you say about our age these days of women selling us out for the dope game? You feel me? They wanted dope
Yeah.
boys back then. You feel me? They didn't want no working man. What can you say about a working man and a dope man these days based upon the younger females that they choosing dope boys these days knowing they can get a baby daddy and he might get long time, he ain't there no more. You feel me? What can you say about these diseases and the youngsters these days? You think who the carrier more? Basically, what I'm saying. You think more women, females do it, or more niggas be the one carrying this shit?
Shit, it be both ways. You ask me, fam. It be both ways, cause like it be some females out here, and bro, like they don't give a fuck. They like materialistic as a motherfucker. Like a nigga get motherfucking pull up, and motherfucker probably have a nice ass car. He might be fresh, might have a little money in his pocket, and boom, she gonna jump on his dick. But she a nigga who motherfucking handling his business and motherfucking working, and he gonna keep money. He ain't getting no shit. He doing his thing. She gonna motherfucking try to play hard to get with the nigga, bro. She give him the cold shoulder, try to use him for his money. So it go both ways. And some of these niggas, bro, some of these niggas they be so thirsty. You know they be fucked up, and they'll fuck anything that walk. So it go both ways. It like I'm the type of nigga like when I meet a person, I give anybody a benefit of a doubt. I don't give a fuck who you is. When I'm like can't nobody come to me and say such and such did this and that. Like I don't give a fuck. Everybody did something in the past. Ain't nobody motherfucker perfect. But I fuck with a person how they fuck with me. Like if I'm around you and you straight up with me and ain't on no bullshit and no hating ass shit and trying to, you know, set me up for failure and I'm rocking with you. But if I'm rocking and then I find out that you on some fuck shit, like if she gonna come to the light, like you hang around the person so long, eventually you'll see what's up, you know.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
We'll go one more time. What's your best interest in music? Do you like most East Coast music, West Coast music, or down south? What's some of your favorite artists out there that motivate you out there?
Shit, I like our music, like when I listen to this shit, if I like it, I fuck with it. If I don't, I don't. Like, but my favorite artist, Tupac, Young Jeezy, T.I. They're my three favorite artists. Like them three niggas that really, you know, it made me want to get into this shit. Like I fuck with them three niggas the most.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I listen to every night. Like I listen to people. I listen to local niggas. I listen to worldwide niggas. Like if I hear some shit and I like it, shit, I fuck with it. Feel me? I don't give a fuck who you is.
I feel you. What can you say about drill music out there today? You think that's acceptable of people putting down on wax on how what they doing to people out here and all this? Like 'cause back then that was part of nigga, how you gonna be telling shit or the G code? Everybody don't know what you do out here, you feel me? What can
Yeah,
you say
yeah.
about drill music these days that be doing that?
Man, I fuck with that drill music. I like that shit. I just only thing I don't like about that drill music, they be dissing dead niggas and gang in the set. Other than that, like I love that shit because I love gangster music. You feel me? I just don't
Yeah.
like it, how they be dissing the dead niggas and dissing the sick. Like, if they could
Yeah.
just do some real good gangster shit without dissing dead niggas and dissing the sick, you know, I fuck with it, cause I like that hardcore shit. Like, I like R&B shit. I like that gangster shit. You know, I like that pain music. Like, cause I go through and have so many emotions, fam. Like, you know, I listen to that music. I listen to different music. Like when I'm with my girl, she want to listen to some blues. We rocking out on the blues. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I love music. Straight up.
You think blues tell good stories out there these days, or you think that's that depression mindset sometimes? Because people be like, oh man, I don't listen to blues. That made me depressed. I love blues, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes
Yeah,
blues relax you. You know what I'm saying? What can you say about being a country nigga and loving blues these days? Because, you know, blues don't never get old. You know what I'm saying? You can add more to it. And then they got Southern Soul now based upon, that's like a lot of blues songs. What can you feel like the blues out there? You think that's a lane of its own, or we can tell our story just like country folk tales? Because, you know, that's something we growed up on is blues. What can you say about blues in the South?
hell yeah, we grew up on blues, fam. Like I love blues music. Like shit, that real music. Like them folks, they singing they soul out on this shit. They ain't getting on there and just saying anything. They saying something. All you gotta do is pay attention to what they saying. Like that's some good ass music. Blues, shit. We grew up on blues. You feel me? I heard blues before I heard rap music. Real shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Hell
One
yeah.
more, two, got about three more, fam. What can you say about time and money? What you can say? Think time worth more or money? What can you say about time and money these days?
Man, it motherfucking, I feel like it take time to get money. So to me, time mean everything. You know, sometimes time will be bad, sometimes time will be good. But shit, it take time to make money. Real shit.
You think you
Real.
can't get it back when you lose it?
As long as you ain't dead, you can get anything back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
What about doing time? You think when you're doing time and you lose out time with your kids, you lose out time with your woman, do you think that you can go back and try to rekindle all that, or go back and fix all that? What can you say about losing time when you're locked up?
Nah, that's some shit being locked up. That shit you can't get back right there. That
Yeah,
time you can't get back here, yeah, cause that shit precious, especially with your kids. Like the best thing I can say is just try to make up, you know, for like all the time you miss with your kids, just try to make up for it, man. That's what I did. Like like I've been locked up. I've been locked up so much in my life, like I had got to a point where I was like, man, fuck being locked up, man. Like my kids need me, so you know, I just try to make up. I just make up for all the time I done missed my kid life, man. Real shit.
that's what's up. Shit,
Yeah.
two more. What can you say about the COVID shot out 30 days?
About who?
The COVID shot. You think it's a guinea pig shot? You think they messing our kids up? Is it safe for your kids to take it to go to school? What can you say about the COVID shot these days? Is you think that we need to get a checkup before they give us the shot based upon my system might already be strong enough to fight it off? And then you put all these vaccines in you, now your body's weak and you get it again when you do have two shots or whatever. What can you say about that COVID shot? You think it's worth getting now?
Man, I don't trust that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't trust that shit. I ain't never had no shot and I ain't never caught COVID.
Yeah.
I don't like shit. I
You
don't
think it's
know,
safe
man.
for the kids?
I don't think so. I think they put something in that shit, man. That's what I
Yeah.
think. I think they put something in that shit. For real.
Yeah.
Cause you know, like we in the last days of this world, bro. Real shit.
Yeah.
Everybody gotta keep
You
their
think
eyes
it's
open.
scared it up? You think it's
Huh?
scared it up spiritually based upon, You just can fall up in the church anywhere. You feel me? You think it's worth these days just falling up in a church? Because even if you fall up in a church that you ain't never been to before, they gonna look at you crazy. They gonna swear you got something. You feel me? What can you say about your spiritual life in the game of everybody's supposed to be in the God and supposed to spiritually, but when it comes to that COVID, they scared of people. What can you say about the spiritual game with that COVID?
Man, I feel like, man, I don't give a fuck about this shit. Like I believe in one man. You feel me? Like, bro, I don't really just believe in going to church for real. Like I pray to God. You feel me? And I read
It's
my
all about having
Bible.
a personal relationship with them. It's all about
Yeah,
that. As long as you got your personal relationship with them, you good. You ain't got to go to church to have your personal relationship with them.
straight
Feel
up,
me?
straight up. Cause people
Yeah,
in church, the people in church is more motherfucking hypocrite than we
yeah, yeah. Shit.
is.
Last one, fam. I know you're on the clock and shit. If you had a chance to go back in your past and change something, what will it be and what would you do different?
If I had a chance to go back in my past, man, I'd change the way I
Whatever you can
was.
do different.
I changed the way I was, what I did in high school, cause man, I was a good athlete. You feel me? And the coaches and shit, they wanted to work with me, and they were telling me, long as I just come to class and just don't get in trouble, they'll make sure my grade be good so I can stay on the team. And I fucked that up, man. And I ain't fuck it up on purpose. I just fucked it up by just being with the crowd I was with and the thing we were doing at the time, man. But I feel like if I would have just made my decision and been like, man, fuck this shit, I'm gonna stick to this sports and make a way out for me and my family, man. Yeah, I'd probably I would be living a whole different life, bro. Real
That's
shit.
what's up. Yeah, man. Baby, on that, you think now, when we look back on our mistakes and shit, that be something I be more looking at like I should have took more time and a certain shit out there. But like I say, man, you know what I'm saying? We still elevating out here. It ain't too late. You think it's too late when you're trying to get your education. You think, because these days I tell people, don't be embarrassed to get an education, even if it's a GED. Long as it's on paper, them folks go fuck with you. What can you say about having an education on paper these days?
Man, it ain't never too late. Like I tell people, as long as you still alive, it ain't never too late to do shit. Cause shit, sooner or later, I'm finna go get mine. You feel me? Shit,
Yeah.
I'm trying to make
And it
shit. I'm
don't
trying
take
to.
a, we can be gangster forever, but education be something that you can learn. That's part of being street and common sense smart and all that too. You ain't never got to just have an education, just like you can be good with your arms and legs, and you ain't necessarily got to have an education to get a job. But, that's one thing we doing is rebuilding the community, not to worry about that part and use them in a better form out here than other than using them in the gangbang and all this bullshit that we done been through for destruction. But man, much love always, man. We finna get crunk. We finna get into some shit, man. I salute you coming on, my nigga. I'm glad you was scared. I'm glad you finally got this shit over with. That's what's up. I see how calm you was. Hey, we go get some shit jumping, man. But I'm gonna have
Yeah.
you back on, man. You get your videos together, man. But what can they reach you at out there, man? From Instagram, TikTok, you know what I'm saying, Facebook. What's your email and shit? Nigga might want to send you some beats and shit out there. Let them know, man, because I know you coming from the real side of everything, and you been a real nigga, solid nigga all through all that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no nobody paperwork or none of that. So Boo Pac right here, man, G shit, nigga. Tell them about where they can find you, man.
Man, hit me up. If you want to hit me up on Facebook, just look up G Block Boo Pop or PGP Bugatti. You can look that shit or that's where you can find me on Facebook. My on Instagram, they motherfucking got me locked out of here for like 30 days right now, but you can find me on Boo Pop. I think it on Instagram, on motherfucking Snap, it Boo Pop underscore. Now it Boo underscore Pop 74. That's on the Snap. You feel me? And on YouTube, man, just type in PGP Bugatti, man, and my little shit'll pop up, man. I got some videos coming soon, man. I'm working on some visuals, man. They coming soon. I just been dropping singles, just warming y'all up, getting y'all ready for what coming. You know, We working on this movie called Rappers, man. Shout out to my nigga John Doe. You feel me? We got that shit coming out. You feel me? I'm just doing little things, man. Shout out to my niggas in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. My niggas in Rock Island, East Side. You feel me? Shout out to my niggas. You feel me? Shout out to my niggas Scully B for second with me. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know
That's
how we
what's
rock.
up.
True.
Hey, much love, man, on my end, man. You know what I'm saying? I always want to see a real nigga do something positive and different and maintain and raise them babies up for damn sure the right way, you feel me? Because they gonna need us, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say. You might be old, still gonna need us. But
Damn
man, this
right.
South Arkansas Trill Talk, part 90, shit. Chillin' with my nigga G, Boo Pac out there, man. Real nigga out there, Trill nigga, Rock Island represent out there. Shit, man, tune in, man. You got a shit coming, man. You gonna see more of them, man. Boo Pac out there. One love, fam. Take care out
One
there.
love. True.
That's what's up. Yeah.